how we doing, everybody? Wow, who have we got in here so far? 110 people in so far. Hello. Let's go. Let's start from the top here. Hello, James Taylor. Hello, Black Screen. Oh, we're here, mate. Dan Joseph, how we doing? Hello, Paddy. From Ireland. Hello, Paddy. Steve Glenn, how you doing, mate? Nicola from Cornwall, brilliant. Keep on coming in. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? As you can see, my little cat is right there in the corner. She's just chilling. Good evening, Alan Austin. Hello, buddy. Hi, Biker from London. Burnt Oak, fantastic. Peter Gilder, he Biker Kent rocking it. Evening, Sean. Hello, Sean. Evening all. James Taylor, how we doing? Good evening, buddy. Good evening. Hello, guys. Paddy from Good. Hi, lads. Good work. And Addis, how you doing there, Addis? Hello. Right. So we have had. Oh, we've got the United States here too. Land O'Lakes, Florida. Hello, Jack. Hope everybody is doing well out there, and hope you all are safe. I hope all of you are safe right now. Big Bexley Heath, God, they're all coming in. Londonderry, we've got some Southern Ireland and Northern Ireland, fantastic. So yeah, special live tonight. I'm so sorry, I was supposed to do this live on Monday. We have had a busy streak like no other, and we were tracking a bike. It's a subject that I want to kind of get onto tonight. I want to talk about trackers. I want to talk about the London Mayor Sadiq Khan. I want to talk about what else we got? I want to talk about what's going around the country. Essex had a huge kind of. I'll be bringing Essex on in just a few moments' time. We've got people going from Scotland. We got Biker Scotland coming in. I was hoping to get Biker Kent coming in here, but I'm not sure if I've got the thumbs up from them at the moment. So so far, we have got quite an hour for you. So let's just bring this on for a second. Let's just have that. Look at that little tiny little thingy right there. I love this. I'm going to bring in Biker Essex right now. I hope he's ready. Give me the thumbs up if you're ready, mate, and I'll bring you in. He's all ready to go. Let's have a go at this. So, Biker Essex, how you doing there, mate?
Hello, mate. How you doing? Can you hear me all right, yeah?
I can hear you absolutely fine.
Brilliant.
So you have had a really busy time of it lately, haven't you?
Yeah, Essex has been sort of going off a little bit. So we've had a few things in the sort of Colchester area. We've had a few things up sort of the other side of Essex towards London. It's been pretty busy, yeah.
Exactly. And just as Morgan's there, any intel, we got to call him on this number 075 3577 4630. And that's any intelligence that you have in the country. So run me through what happened the other night, because I know you did a live on Biker Essex, but the people that are not in the group, if you could just explain what happened whilst we were out getting that other bike the other night.
Okay, so obviously we had two operations on Saturday night. That was you guys in London doing your thing up there, which everyone knows about, and then over in Essex we had some intel come in on bikes that we'd previously been looking for. Not sure what bikes. We just know that thieves in a local area had been active and they were planning to move some bikes. So we got some information. Which was great and great from the sort of local Facebook sort of crime pages and things like that. They do help us out a lot. We went to the area, obviously not going to say where yet because it's still quite sensitive.
Of course.
We went to the area. A lot happened really, but a bike that we weren't expecting turned up. It sat in front of us and it was stolen. It was one that had been stolen maybe 3 or 4 days previously. We contacted the police, but unfortunately, I found out that actually there was some major incidents in Essex on Saturday night, and unfortunately, they were stretched quite thin. So due to that, they couldn't come out to us. So we went and had a look for the bike, and unfortunately, we were chased off with knives.
Right. Jesus. Yeah, I heard that over the radio.
Which obviously links in quite well with what you're going to say about Sadiq Khan. You know,
right? Yeah.
This is a real risk that we run. Obviously, we do our best to stay, same as every biker group. We do our best to stay away from the thieves.
Yes.
But sometimes, very rarely, we do bump into them. Luckily, we all got away safely and everyone involved was safe. But yeah, it's an ongoing investigation with the police right now.
So you can't say too much. No, that's
yeah.
absolutely fine. Absolutely fine with that. But safety, safety, safety. We always
Yeah,
bang on about safety, safety, safety. 100%. I'm going to play the video quickly, and I wonder if you can stay with me and just, you know, we'll talk about this a little bit, and you know, bounce thing, and we'll get everybody else's opinion on this. Now, I saw this video literally about 3 days ago.
Okay.
And with that, I kind of I didn't get what the mayor was saying, the London mayor was saying.
Yeah.
It kind of made my jaw drop a little bit because, you know, the London, I mean, London and other areas are getting really bad lately.
Yeah.
With knife crime and that, you know, all revolves around scooter theft and scooter crime and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Let me just play this video quickly for you. Okay, 2 seconds. I will just find it. It is right here. And everybody else, let's watch the video and then tell me what you think afterwards. Okay, here we go.
And I'd rather invest in future Daves and Stormsies than future victims of crime.
If you think putting money into people like Dave is a good idea, well done you, but you are not spending the correct money, which you are clearly not, in sorting out the crime on our streets. If you were, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in now. If you put your money where your mouth was, we would not be in the situation we are now. As it is, we've got youngsters out there being murdered all the time on our streets. We've got knife crime out of control. And you talk to me about Dave and Stormzy. It's an absolute disgrace, Mr. Mayor.
That's the video.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the video. That was at the London Assembly, I do believe. And it was you know, talking about finances and stuff like that. And clearly there's the mayor saying he would rather invest in, you know, I mean, we all know Stormzy, I think, for
definitely,
other viewers who don't know him. He's like a grime rapper, you know,
same as Dave is a grime artist.
Right, okay, I didn't know who Dave was, yeah.
So Dave is the guy at the Brits that said that Boris Johnson's a racist.
Okay, yeah.
So,
right.
But both Dave and Stormzy are really, really outspoken members of the black community.
Okay.
And we won't get into the sort of BLM sort of deal.
No.
Politically, they're both very in the know, and they are good at what they do.
Okay.
I don't want to get too political. However, I can sort of see this from two sides.
Right.
I don't agree with what Sadiq Khan's saying he wants to do.
Right.
However, I can see why he's saying he wants to do it, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
I still don't agree with it. I think what he's trying to say is he wants to invest in the future rather than the past.
Right.
But unfortunately, what that does is that leaves people that we deal with, the victims of crime, with nothing, which is not good. You can't substitute one for the other.
Okay. No, I get that.
And I think that's where he gets hung up. He's substituting one group of people to try and better the other rather than bettering both.
Right.
It's well within his wheelhouse to do.
Okay. My take on it, like you said, you know, with what we do, we deal with victims of crime all the time. And that's the only part I want to concentrate on, because that's the part that's in our world. You know what I'm saying? So in our world, we see the devastation of a motorcycle being stolen, a scooter being stolen. Yeah. And there's no kind of aftercare to a person who has had their bike stolen and say they're on third party insurance.
Yeah.
You know, they've got nowhere, you know, that's their workhorse. That's the way they get to work. So there's been a couple of times, you know, bearing in mind all over the country, we all do a fantastic job. And
well, we try our best.
Exactly. And we try and get bikes back as quickly and as efficiently as possible. But when we can't get bikes back and somebody has had their livelihood taken away from them, to me, that's a victim of crime. You know, that we need that those are the people that need help.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more.
You know,
it's different. A lot of people. So when I talk to people about biker and what we do, people do talk. They often the sort of reply is, "What about cars?" And while I agree that car theft is awful, it's not as common as bike theft. It's not as easy to steal a car. But also, a bike is often someone's pride and joy a little bit more than the car.
Yeah.
Like for me, for instance, my car's my workhorse. It's what I use to sort of get to and from work and sort of carry stuff around. My bike is my pride and joy. So the devastation is just a little bit more. And Sadiq Khan saying this is just, it's throwing people in the river without a paddle.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why we do what we do the free recoveries. We do, you know, we do it for free. We charge, you know, we don't charge a bloody penny. Is because, you know, if you get your bike stolen, you then have to pay a compound £120 release fee. And then I think it's £10 a tire. Recovery fees as well. So I mean, if you've had your bike stolen, you've been a victim of crime, and you've got to you know, they find your bike, the police find your bike, the place that's got your bike, they then charge you to get your bike back the release fee, which is about 150, 160 quid. That could be spent,
and that's just, you know, that's just ridiculous. Like,
I mean, that could be spent on
it's not your fault.
No, exactly. I mean, insurance
it's not your fault. It's there.
Yeah, the moment you know, claim for your bike, your insurance policy is going to go up. You know, even if you get your bike back, your insurance policy is going to go up. Figure that.
The other problem I can see with what Sadiq Khan, sorry, just trying to sort his mask out.
No, it's fine.
The other problem I can see with what Sadiq Khan says is it's giving insurance companies a bit of a carte blanche.
Right.
With what they do. If you think about it, that he's basically saying, I'm not going to help you out if you've had any victim of crime, but let's talk about bike theft.
Let's just talk about bikes. Yeah.
I'm not going to help you out if you've had your bike stolen.
Okay.
I'm not going to sort of give you any sort of victim support or anything like that. We're not really going to put too much into finding it, is essentially what I'm hearing.
Right.
That puts insurance premiums up, surely.
Yeah, no, 100%. And maybe it's because they, you know, I mean, coming from the bike side of things, maybe he wants you to use TfL instead. You know,
well, I mean, possibly,
the ULEZ has affected a load of bikers going into London. And it's kept, you know, it's literally made things so much harder for the likes of biker 100%. We've got Scotland that are just joining us now. I think his connection's a little bit choppy, but if you just listen to what he's got planned up there, it's absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look. I'll see if he's ready to come in. Biker Scotland, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, he's here. Hello, mate. How you doing up there?
Hi, not too bad.
Not too bad? Oh, that's a long one. What you got going up, buddy? How's things up there?
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. It's not too bad up in Scotland then.
Quite a lot of bike thefts, but
yeah, this week.
Try to get most of them recovered.
This week, yeah, there's been an outstanding amount of bike thefts up in Scotland lately, especially this week. He's been really busy. You're involved in an initiative this week with a girl that had her bike stolen, and you're doing something about that?
Yeah, so we're planning on, I'm just trying to keep my voice down a bit.
Yeah.
We're planning on redoing the bike, completely fixing it up, and then donate it to either a bike theft victim or auction off for charity.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
That's a good little initiative there.
Yeah, absolutely
brilliant initiative. It's all about giving, isn't it? It's the victims of crime. That's what I mean. We're all about the victims and not the thieves here. So fantastic. Yeah. That's brilliant. Anything else up there, Scotland?
Not really much. We're trying to get the groups more active, but
yeah. If you're up in Scotland, get on the groups there. We've got Biker. We've got Edinburgh, we've got Glasgow, and we've got Dundee. Is that correct?
I think there's just the two, Edinburgh and Dundee.
Edinburgh and Dundee. Okay, brilliant. So Edinburgh, Dundee, check it out on the main page. Biker, Edinburgh, Dundee. Thank you very much up there, Scotland, and you bloody be safe. Okay, see you next time.
All right. See you.
Cheers, take care. Bye-bye. So people are saying, what about USA? Lucky for you, we've got a USA group. We've done Pacific Daylight Time. Biker Pacific Daylight Time. That's on the let me just get this right. West Coast.
West Coast, yeah.
West Coast Pacific. Yeah, that's that side. California
West?
side.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it is. I had to think. I was like, bloody East West. And
I've
we're
got a
going to
map on the wall. Hold up.
we're going to be doing a Central, and we're going to be doing an East. So if you're in the USA and you're around that area, jump onto that group, and we've got Biker USA rocking and rolling. It's literally brand new, so I think there's only about 14 members at the moment. So I haven't quite promoted it yet, but I will do, and I'm promoting it now. Shame all biker groups have not got their own lockup where you can take the bikes to.
That would be amazing, but
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It's all about. I mean, we do this off our own backs. We all do this off our own backs.
It's all about the funding, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about funding. It's all about funding. How to join Biker Scotland from Perthshire? Just go into the group, add yourself away, and you'll get accepted up there. The more the merrier. We need that group active as Kent, and as active as Essex, as active as London, Florida. Right, so he's Adrian is saying Florida, so that's east.
Yeah,
that's east. Yeah, that's east. We will get the east going for you. Daniel Ashman down in Southampton. He's Biker Southampton. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you on here, pal. I think you do with a Biker Newcastle upon Tyne. It's been said. We will, if you can find somebody.
Quite a lot that
we have. Yeah.
Get it up.
Exactly. We'll have to rock and roll that. You're amazing what you do. Thank you. It's absolutely our pleasure. Only problem with a lockup is someone finds it, the bikes will go missing. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, it is a good point.
Yeah. Depends on the security.
Exactly. Security. I think that would be the next thing. So any more updates, pal? Anything else you want to?
The only thing we really need is we need people in Essex. We need help. At the moment, there's two of us running with Essex, myself and Jay Essex.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, we're struggling. So, for instance, the area that I had to go to on Saturday night, it was an hour and a bit away from me.
Right.
So we can't always react as quickly as we would like to.
Yeah.
From the areas where we live and work.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, same as you, and I'm sure everyone, all the people watching know, we do have day jobs.
Yeah.
And we do this in our spare time, especially yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just so everyone knows, Mr. Biker doesn't get spare time. That doesn't exist.
I know. And Mrs. Biker is so bloody patient with that. She really
I can imagine
is.
She is.
She is so patient with what we do and everything. And I lose a lot of personal time. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a biker. You're a biker.
That's the way we do it. Yeah,
exactly.
Look after each other.
I would love for somebody to do that for me at some stage.
James Taylor just saying there, he's in Southend. James, give me a message on the Biker Essex support group page, and we will do our best to get back to you. I am looking for Southend, Basildon, Benfleet, Wickford, Billericay. All these areas I really need people to sort of help out in. So the more people I can get, and we'll figure something out. We'll talk, we'll chat, we'll get to know each other, and see what we can do.
Hey, I did my my bike training, my DAS in Billericay.
Say that again. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I did my bike training in Billericay.
Well, there you go. Then Essex is brilliant.
Pro bike, yeah. And I did my test in Southend actually. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
anyway,
I did mine in Basildon. So.
Oh, did you? Fantastic, brilliant. I'll let you go, mate. Have a good one, and
Lovely.
Please keep
keep
us updated, pal. Okay.
Will do, mate. Always. See you later.
See you next
guys.
time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Bye. So that's it. That was a quick rundown of just three of the groups that we're rocking and rolling at the moment. So let's get onto something else quickly. Air pollution. During the lockdown, air pollution went down considerable, and it was really nice to breathe fresh air. I think you'll completely agree. We have been sent. I'm sure you saw the video at the start of the live from a company called Rarebird. Now, Redbird, they do these pollution masks, and they're military grade. They're really expensive. Oh, not really, really expensive, but they're expensive. They're really good quality things. The reason why they're good quality is because they're made from a military grade material that stops air pollution, and likewise, and Redbird have generously given us a mask. And these masks range from £70 to £120 on their website. I'm going to put the website up now so you can have a quick look. Let me just do this quickly. Here we go. There's the website right there, down at the bottom there. And we're going to be giving one of these away. They have given us one of these to give away, and I'm sure you can see. I've got one too. I think it's absolutely amazing. I've been keeping it on. This is this one could be worn all year round. And let me just bring it up a little bit to there. It's an amazing fit. It comes in an amazing presentation box here like this. And I will be giving this one away. Okay. This one right here. I don't want to take it. I don't want to manhandle it too much. But I'm going to be giving this one away. So please stay tuned. And I will be giving this one away. So I'll send this away first class, and it's a gift from Redbird London. They are absolutely amazing. I am going to play the video again just so you can see what it's all about, but that's what it is. An absolutely amazing Prezi. So I'm going to be giving that one away, and I've got one myself, obviously. I'm going to put this back up because yeah, waterproof and windproof, and you can see all about it on the website. It really is a generous gift. Anti-pollution filter. I mean, I'm breathing fresh air right now. I really am. They are absolutely amazing. So if you want that, I will put it. I will do a competition, and excuse me, and you can win one for absolutely free. So stay on the page for that one. Right, let's have a look at some of these comments. Let's go. Yeah, sexy that. Bloody is, mate. I love it. I love it. Result. So you've got a free one of those. PM me to help Essex, mate. Exactly. PM him to help Essex. Yes, we will do, mate. If you go on this Facebook page from the live, and you will see the link to the shop to buy stuff. Fantastic. Let's have a look here. I've got Suzuki SM125. Nice one, Scott. Will do. Oh, you like. Oh la la. It is really, look, it really is built well. I love it. I absolutely love it. I like what you guys do. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much oh, what we got. Oh no, he's I'm gonna remove that in a moment. How do I do that? I don't want to bring them on. I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so yeah. What else is there? We have been just literally busy. I do apologize that this live didn't go on Monday, as we had a few technical problems. I'm sure you saw on the page earlier. But we really have been off our feet, run off our feet. There's also a bike, a Triumph Tiger, that went missing. I will put that up on the page, on the main page, guy. Tracker companies. That's what I wanted to talk about. Tracker companies. Now, if you've got a tracker, okay, now this is what happened to the bike that we were searching for the other night. So we got a call from one of our viewers, members, etc., and the guy had a tracker on board, and he was following the tracker. He then reported the bike stolen to the tracker company, right? And then what they did was, the moment he reported it, they turned the tracker off. They blocked him from the tracker, and they were just dealing with the police, right? This is the problem that I think that I have. If your bike has a tracker on it and you report it to the tracking company, you want as much help as you can, okay, from the tracker company, from the police if they're working with the police, and they block you from it. I don't agree with that one bit. One bit. I think it's to hear this guy going absolutely, nuts because his bike has gone, and so rightly so. I'd be going nuts if I had my tracker. I was following the bloody tracker, and all of a sudden I'm blocked away from it. I can't. They're saying it was for safety, etc., etc. But surely, if you get a tracker, then you need as many people to help recover that bike as possible, because these thieves have essentially gotten away with that bike. So just be aware, when you buy a tracker, ask them directly, do you block me from the tracker the moment I report it from you? Just ask them that question. If you're comfortable with them blocking you, then that's fine, fair enough. If you're not comfortable with it, I would look at buying another tracker, honestly. When you guys do the next raffle giveaway, I will be doing a t-shirt giveaway Friday night. I'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway. I'll be doing 2 t-shirts. I did have trackers that were going out. I've had some problems with those because they weren't my trackers. They were from another company who generously gave a few away. And due to the COVID situation, unfortunately, the tracker company folded. So a bit of a crap one. I'm so sorry. Let me just kick that. Right. Okay. So cool. Let's just go. Automatrix tracker, they are amazing. I don't know if you've seen them on YouTube. Automatrix, they get some bloody good results. The same shit happened to my van. There you go, David. It bloody happens. I would find it so frustrating, and I did. Find it frustrating. The team was out there. Unfortunately, I was working. But the team was so frustrated because they knew in which direction the tracker that the bike was going in before that they cut it off. But after that, they were blind as a bloody bat. And us as a biker group, we were ready to go. Everybody, jumped to the occasion, and that's it. Stopped the tracker, and I lost 30k for nothing, plus £1,000. Mate, it's bloody wrong. In my opinion, this is only my opinion, it's bloody wrong. If a tracker company wants to get in touch with Biker and talk about this further, I'd be happy to talk to them. If we can get someone willing to run it in the area, what's this? I need my tracker working. Oh, I know that tracker company has since, I found out earlier this afternoon that it seems to have folded, which, I will try and rectify that. Let's have a look there. What's happening? How do you guys find out if a bike has been stolen? Right. Let me talk you through the process. Anybody can do this, and it's not rocket science. So once you find a bike that is stolen, what we usually do is we first get the person to report it into us. Then we do a PNC check with a website that we're accustomed to. And then what we do is we check to see if the bike has been stolen or not. If the bike has been stolen, you give us I use an app called What 3 Words. Give us the What 3 Words, which is gives you basically it turns the whole group the whole world into a grid reference, and then it assigns 3 words to that individual grid reference. So download that app if you can. Get onto What 3 Words. If you do find a bike, it will give you the 3 words to your exact location. Pass it into us. Give us a description of the bike, and we'll take care of the rest. So yeah, for the I'm so pissed off with the tracker companies. Oh, David, honestly, these tracker companies are really starting to boil my piss, especially when they're cutting off trackers, because none of them are not as proactive. Some of them are so proactive, and I'm not going to tar with everybody with the same brush, but a lot of them ain't. And we all know. The times have changed now, where police are actively responding on a dime. A lot of the police don't have the resources to track a bike these days. There might be a priority call, there might be something else happening, they might not have a car around. So yeah, it could be all manner of factors. They just might not have a unit available. So with tracker companies that are cutting people off whilst they're trying to look for their own bike, you will get the odd person trying to, get their bike back by themselves. I don't recommend that. I recommend if you don't have, if you do find your bike with the use of a tracker, hold back, keep an eye on your bike, phone phone the police, phone 999, tell them the situation, and I'm sure that they'll be with you as quickly as they can. But do not get involved. I just don't want anybody getting hurt. I'm just pissed off at the fact that they cut the tracker off from the user because that is essentially your bike, that is your tracker, you're paying for the service, for them to track the bike, and then, you know, X, Y, and Z. I see them on YouTube. They get the stuff back. Automatrix, yeah, fantastic company, absolutely brilliant. Also going to ask, please, can we start a Biker-Thanic, please? Biker-Thanic from Ace Jones. Talk to me in the private messages. We'll discuss it. The name of the tracker was www.tracker.co.uk. Never buy something like that. Well, there's a user. You know, there's a user opinion right there. There's a review. What about one in Lincoln? I don't know, Scott. Is you know, Lincoln really rife with motorcycle theft? I mean, I don't see why it should be any more different than the country. Don't even bother. Go look at it. They never talk with me about it. Thank God my father not done a stroke, heart attack, because he has a problem with it. Oh God. Let's have a look here, and we'll go to them in court, definitely. Wow, that's insane. So yeah, a lot of strong opinions on the old trackers. I mean, I've given you my own opinion. Of, you know, at the end of the day, I think that your bike should be protected. You know, by a tracker company as much as it can be, as much as it can be. And if they do, if your bike does get stolen or lifted, then at the end of the day, they should at least keep you informed of what's going on. Over the weekend, there weren't many people in the office. I think the victim, who's an absolutely blinding guy, was so inept. I mean, what can you do but just pace the bloody floor? It's insane. So yeah, oh God, the police not even on day one. They've got, after 4 days, to check to see if it was there. It's all about the bloody resources. I mean, that's why Biker are here, because we just want to kind of help out a bit, you know. And if a bike has been stolen or dumped, you know, we'll sit there with the bike. We'll try and find the owner with the help of the police, which are 90%. They will help us, you know. You get the odd 10%, but that's about it. But 90% of the time, you know, they'll contact the owner. They will, the owner will then contact us, and we'll say, look, mate, we got your bike, and we'll give it back to you for absolutely free. So let's have a look here. There you go. That's that one. I was nearly bike jacked in Broadstairs on Monday. Jesus Christ, that's still going on. That is insane. Anthony Barnes, police come straight away if you think you saw him with a gun. Tried this after they came out with my bike when the first time. And then a car, then the bike second time. And all they say is, we're busy. I mean, I can't speak for the old Bill. Should I just message this page, mate? Yeah, do that, Ace. No, I can't talk for the police. I know that they are busy dealing with a lot of other things, but again, this is why we're about. In the United States, which is, we're starting to get popular. If anybody wants to head or lead the group in the United States, then please get in contact with me. I'll be more than happy to talk with you if you want to lead from the front and get things going. I'm absolutely down with that. So please let me know. I know we have a few people here. So also a big thank you to everybody who joined us the other day with the bike that we found. We got the bike within I think it was 4 hours of it getting stolen, which is bloody good. We're getting really good at this. We're doing better at this by the day. I don't know how the tracker companies can charge for a service and then take it away when you need it most. So bloody, you said it better than I bloody could, mate. I'm telling you. It's not the resource of thief. It's zone 4. Zone 1 is crimes and houses breaking. Why did not put thieves in zone 2, not the last ones? Oh, I see what you're saying there, David. No, I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, mate, it's still happening in Thanet. Most of the bikes get burned out on Millmead. That's another big problem. Obviously, there's still bikes that are being taken off, and I have it from good authority that a lot of them are being taken to Europe from the UK. What happens is customs and excise and everybody, they check vans and everything going into the country, but they don't check anything going out. I don't know if you remember 2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago, we stopped a lorry. Well, we didn't. We informed the police. The police stopped the lorry. We had a load of bikes in the back. They all had new VIN numbers, new keys, new logbooks. They were like, some of them were like 2004 bikes. Nothing the police they could do, you know, they had all the documentation, they had everything there. So you know, they're getting to that point where they're getting stripped out, they're you know, re-identified, getting new identifications, and then they're getting shipped off to Europe. So please keep your bloody bike safe. A lot of questions, people are asking me what bike security should I get. I recommend Almax chains. I recommend Pragmasis chains. I recommend the Oxford Screamer alarm. It acts as a disc lock as well, and maybe a bike cover, and that's what I recommend. And I also recommend putting a chain around the bike cover, just so it's bloody hard for these thieves. Right, so we've got Biker Kent. If you want to join Biker Kent, want to get involved, Kent's a huge area. You want to get involved, contact the page. If you go onto the page, look on the left-hand side, go into groups, and then you'll see a list of all the groups that are available with Biker. Dan Fowler, you do an amazing job. Thank you very much, Dan. That is amazing. Thank you so much, pal. Ace, in Planet, there's little scroats that want a joyride bikes. Yeah, they're joyriding them. A lot of these bikes are getting joyridden by kids who haven't really got much to do than just steal other people's property, which really boils my piss. Right, so that's it. I'm off. I'm going to go. I'm going to play the video one more time for, you know, you really want one of these, then join us on the next time, and I'll be giving this one away. Okay, thank you very much. Cheers, and guys, have a good night. Please be safe, and please keep them locked up. I'm going to go bugger off for a cup of tea now, so I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, and guys, bye bye.